What up to all you non-Fortnite players out there? It is your boy Brando back again with yet some more juicy Call of Duty news, and today we have a banger for you. You guys about David Vondehaar covering EMPs and also concussions in Blackout. Von has confirmed and says that EMPs are scheduled for Blackout, but the functionality is to be determined. Treyarch studio designer director David Vondehaar, also known as Lord Vondehaar on Twitter, has responded to a Reddit concept which asked for EMP grenades to return in Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Blackout mode. EMP grenades would in theory give players the ability to temporarily disable vehicles, mesh mines, sight reticles, player mini-maps, and much more. However, Von says that the exact design of these EMPs in Blackout has yet to be determined. He said, and I quote, "While I personally don't think the EMP should remove player names, I do think the EMP should be an interesting addition to Blackout. It's on the schedule, but a bit downstream and lower priority than some other things at the time of this writing, and like anything, is always subject to change. So you all understand how this works. How I personally feel about anything does not determine or guarantee how something will work. It's always a team effort." Remember guys, it's important to note that this does not confirm EMP grenades are coming to Blackout, whether it's something that the team at Treyarch are interested in and it's a possibility of happening. This statement was made in the midst of significant changes being announced to other controversial Blackout equipment such as concussion and cluster grenades, which brings me to my next point, boys and girls. So if you guys have been following David Vondehaar on Twitter, he talked about different concussion grenades and the different effects to it, and he's made many tweets about it quite a few hours ago, and he talked about how he wanted to nerf them and how he was going to change the different effects of it as well. And his first tweet was saying, "We are testing tuning changes, aka nerfs to concussion, clusters, and even armor. So please stop yelling at me." That was his first tweet. His next tweet was, "My favorite of these changes is that level 3 armor takes 2 shards to repair 1 pip of damage. And he still believes that level 3 armor has a home in Blackout, and we're going to keep looking for the sweet spot." His next tweet says, "Concussion changes are significant as a whole, a reduction in AoE range and duration. You can switch weapons, toss equipment, and melee even while you're concussed." He says this should address the very real, I quote unquote, "can't fight back when concussed" feedback we've been discussing on Reddit. Cluster grenades take an extra second to go off. That's some more get out of here time. They also have a damage reduction as well. That's one of the nerfs that he's working on for cluster grenades. He also says, "Big picture, we will do things, we will get it right, we will mess it up, we will keep doing things, we will over nerf, under nerf. Sometimes it will be perfect. What we don't want to do is sit around and do nothing." And I applaud David Vondehaar. Good job, buddy. I'm so glad that he is available in the community and actually talks back to us and gives us feedback on what he's working on and what's coming later on in the game. So this is very exciting. We're glad to see. I think the main thing that I get discussed about concussion grenade is once you get concussed, you can't fight back. If I can switch a weapon, keep shooting and keep throwing, that's badass. Like, I would love to be able to defend myself while I'm getting concussed. I understand that concussion grenades impair your hearing and your seeing, but it does not impair your movement, especially in Blackout. It's a video game. You can definitely still keep shooting, keep that finger on the trigger, definitely lay down too as well, because that'll help your mobility, and be able to throw a grenade, be able to defend yourself even though it's blind, but still it'd be awesome to see. His last tweet was a little confusing, but it says, "It is very hard living with the idea that everyone is equally miserable. The game is perfectly balanced." Yeah, that's not true at all. So that's a good tweet from Vondehaar. But that's so far, that's all he's talked about. EMP grenades are scheduled for Blackout, but he hasn't determined what they're going to do, how they're going to function in Blackout. But he's definitely telling that concussion nerfs and different armor, I should say nerfs for armor, is coming, even though it'll take more plates to repair level 3, which is fine, because I hate being in a final circle. Some dude has level 3 and you're pretty much screwed. So yeah guys, that's all I have for you today. Hopefully all you non-Fortnite players enjoyed the video. Please smash the like button, please subscribe. If you're new to the channel, definitely hit that notification button so you guys never miss any upload or any live streams. I'm gonna start live streaming on Twitch. You guys can follow me down on my Twitter for the most up-to-date news. Also follow me on my Facebook pages as well. I commentate on there. I share the news on those Facebook pages. The links are down below in the description. And until next time, squids, I'll see you guys later.